Stop pretending connections happen just because you send a text or nod in a meeting. That surface level stuff, it's poison. It leaves you feeling empty, misunderstood, frustrated as hell, like you're screaming in a room full of silence. You're surrounded by people, yet you might be more alone than ever. Every failed conversation, every handshake that feels fake, every moment you want to scream, "I'm here, but no one's really seeing me." It's brutal. You know that feeling when you pitch an idea, and despite all the data, all the logic, nobody gets why it matters? That's not just bad timing or poor presentation, that's empathy missing. Empathy isn't just some buzzword to throw around for warm fuzzies. It's the quickest way to tear down walls that keep you locked out of real influence, real trust, real respect. And no, it's not about agreeing or sugarcoating. It's about listening with a real hunger, not just for their words, but for what's hiding underneath. The fear, the hope, the frustration they don't say out loud. Empathy is learning how to feel someone's world with brutal honesty. You do that, and suddenly, you're not just another pitch or another guess. You're someone who gets it. And when people feel that, they open up fast, deep, and real. You're no longer pushing, you're pulling them in. Here's the deal. Start observing not just what people say, but what they avoid. Where do they hesitate? What stories do they dodge? That's your entry point. Ask questions that itch under their skin, not the questions that fill time. A simple, "Tell me more about why that matters to you," can unlock a floodgate. Don't fake it. If you're not genuinely curious, stop right now. People can smell BS from a mile away. Real curiosity means you're willing to be vulnerable too. Drop the armor. Share what's breaking inside your own worldview and watch how quickly the mirror flips. Next step, stop walking away from silence in conversations. Listen longer than feels normal. Let the uncomfortable stretch of no words hang heavy. Most people jump in to fill those gaps because they're scared to face what's really unspoken. But that's where everything's hiding. Sit with it. When you do, you send a message far louder than anything you say. You respect their process, their pace, their truth, even when it's messy or raw. And remember, empathy isn't a one-off act. It's a habit so rare that when you own it, you stand out like a beacon without even trying. But you have to do it consistently across every interaction, every tough convo, every moment when the pressure's on. Don't let ego sneak back in. Your goal isn't to be right, it's to get real, fast, and deep. If you think you're above needing this, newsflash, you're already behind. The world out there, it's starving for connection that isn't shallow networking or empty small talk. Investors, founders, leaders, they're all drowning in noise and nonsense. But empathy slices through that. It lets you build a network that's not just about money or titles, but loyalty, true respect, and relentless support. When you do this, you don't have to fight so hard for trust. It falls into your lap because you've done the work others skip. Here's a pro tip nobody talks about. Empathy grows when you practice it on people you disagree with the most. That tension, lean into it. Find their pain, understand their logic, even if it feels like you're exposing a wound. The hardest connections often deliver the highest payoff because they crack open perspectives that otherwise stay locked tight. Finally, don't waste empathy on people not ready for it. It's a powerful energy. Use it wisely. Focus it on those who show up ready to meet you halfway, who crave something beyond the usual surface dance. That's your ecosystem. The few who will blow past old limits and rewrite what's possible. Here's the brutal truth. Empathy is the fastest shortcut to serious, unbreakable connections because it hits the nerve everyone else ignores. Stop settling for being background noise. Get ruthless about practicing real empathy every damn day. Watch how it shifts your world faster than any strategy, pitch deck, or endless networking event. When done right, empathy doesn't just open doors, it wrecks the walls. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and open the featured link to discover more.